I hate wearing really nice clothes. I hate dressing up so much. Hola, what up guys? Welcome back to another vlog. It's Sunday. So with Sundays, it's not a very content-friendly day. What I mean by that is that we go to church 2 times a day on this day, so there's just not that much to record. I have like an hour and something to sneak out and go to the park. I don't like this angle because it makes my head look fat. I'm heading to my first spot in Jackson Park. It's where the dog park is, and it's where there's some train tracks. Here we are. The funny thing is, I have to cross a dog park, and there's like landmines all over the place. Oh, that's a big finger, but that's the train tracks. Only for 1,000 likes, I'll jump off right now. The funny thing is, it's not the first time I've jumped off from here. So the first time I've ever jumped off from here, there was like a chair, one of those lawn chairs. I jumped off. I was trying to land on the chair. I missed and I hit my face. My knees met my face, and it was just, yeah, it hurt. Man, I like sitting here looking at the little river, minding my own business. I like having my own alone time. Never trust $10 tripods. That's broken glass. That's a little dangerous. Maybe I should step on it. Nah, I'm just kidding. There is wind, and my hands are really red since it's getting really chilly outside. So like, I really don't trust my hands while doing these shots. I get like nervous crossing this bridge because I don't trust myself. Isn't this place really relaxing? Look how red my face is getting because how cold it is. Look at my hands. But yeah, I love coming out here just to get stuff off my mind or just chill. It's a good place to come. I'm so upset though that I broke my tripod. There's usually so there's usually 3 legs, right? Now it's a bipod. So today's vlog is gonna be about everything that I have broken. Whew, that's a lot. So number 1 on the list is gonna be the most expensive to replace. It's probably my radio. So my radio recently broke because it flooded at my house, and this is my fault because of negligence, okay? I downplayed a hurricane. We live in the mountains, okay? So don't give me crap because, oh, it's a hurricane, of course there's gonna be flood. Okay, we live in the mountains, so I didn't think the storm would reach here. So the storm reached here. I think it was Zeta, something like that, Hurricane Zeta. So the storm reached over here. Well, you know, not the eye of the storm or none of that. It was just like a lot of heavy rain and heavy winds. And we got like a good foot, 2 feet of water at my house because we're in like a flood zone. So because of negligence, I downplayed the storm. I didn't think there's going to be much water or any of that, because usually whenever there's a storm, they, they make a big deal of it on the news. So in the morning, my dad told me, move the cars, it's going to be a big storm. And I was like, nah, it's not going to be nothing. The last hurricane didn't do anything here. Like 5 in the morning, I check outside the window, I see nothing. You can see my whole entire gravel road, right? All right, so I go back to sleep. I wake up at 9 because I was really tired that day. The water reaches, like floor bed, almost floor bed level. I couldn't move the car anymore because I was scared that water was getting in the engine and it was going to screw it up. The water didn't go much higher. It grew like 2 more inches after that, and it got in the floor beds. Everything in here got wet. It still stinks in here. That happened like 2 months ago, actually. And when I got near my car, because I was going to attempt to move it, but I backed out of it, the radio was buzzing and wouldn't turn off. Now, the radio... Well, I assume it's the speakers. The radio turns on. The speakers were the ones that were making that buzzing noise. Here's the first laptop I've ever had. Did you hear that? This is busted. This is absolutely busted. It does not work anymore. This is the second laptop I've ever had. This is absolutely busted. Look, you can see there's a crack running and the LCD is broken on this one. And I busted the monitor. Here is my third computer. It's a Dell. And this was decent. This is what I used to be making videos on and doing schoolwork. Look how small this keyboard is. This is an i7, but it's an 8th gen i7. The battery stopped working and the hard drive stopped working and the fan stopped working. I don't know why. It just slowly started to... It was a cheaper laptop. It was like $500, $600. And everything just stopped working. This is an LG something. I don't know what it was. This fell in the pool. I was trying to impress a girl at the pool some summers ago, like 4 summers ago. I put it in a bag because, I was trying to show them that if you put your phone in the bag, you can do underwater shots. So I put it in the bag, right? I didn't make sure it was completely airtight, or watertight in that case. And so the phone dropped in the water, and they're like, she was even screaming, "Johnny, your phone, the bag." And I was like, what? And the water just fills up my phone. My phone sinks. My phone was water damaged. And then I just took it apart to see what was on the inside of this one. The phone I dropped, it won't turn on. Here's another phone I dropped. This is an Alcatel. This was absolutely awful. So I've been with prepaid phones for a long time, just because I went through them like tacos. I would eat them so fast. I would eat these things up so fast. Dropped and broke this one. Broke this one. I've broken this thing, but this still turns on. See? Here's my Rebel T6. This was my baby. I thought this was my baby. I'm like, yeah, I'm a total vlogger because I have a beginner camera. I didn't know it was a beginner camera, but this was a great camera to learn my first film skills. I dropped this in Hurricane Zeta as well. This is another thing that, during the hurricane, like my car, the radio, this is something I dropped as well. I dropped it in the water, but this still works. And the GoPro. These things are supposed to be waterproof, right? Out with my friend Vincent, fooling around, and I had this flap right here. This flap was open like this, and I didn't notice. I think I was toggling something or messing around because I like to fidget with it because it's so fun to fidget with. That's so nice. I think after fidgeting with it, I left it like this, right? So I dunk it in the water, and it just stopped working. The touchscreen stopped working. the LCD stopped working. Like, it wasn't touch sensitive anymore. So I keep tapping it and the LCD just blacks out. I mean, it brights up, but like, it shows nothing anymore. It still records, and I use it a lot still. Well, I've broken PSPs. I've had a PSP, I broke it. I broke a DS. Man, I've broken everything, dude. You find something, I'll break it. This is an indestructible camera. It's supposed to be indestructible and waterproof. I found a way to break it.